Peace, love, and blessings. Welcome to my channel. I'm Virtuosa the Goddess, and I just want to say happy Friday to all my twin flames, my soul flames, my soulmates, lovers, light workers, star seeds, and all that good stuff. Welcome to my love tribe. I love you all. Thank you for my new subscribers, any donations that you've given. Thank you for booking a reading with me. Thank you to all my returning love tribe. I love you all. I'm so appreciative of you all. Hope that everyone's having or have had a good day. First, I want to acknowledge the divine. Thank you, divine, for waking us all up today, allowing us to continue on this journey of what we call life here on planet Earth. And I also want to ask to be used as a clear vessel, clear channel for all of the tribe, so that I may bring any clarity and comfort that they need and that I need at this time. Then I want to ask that archangels come and assist at this time, assist with guidance. I want to ask that all of my ancestors and all of the ancestors that serve our highest good of the watchers and myself to please be present as guides, send us synchronicity signs to show us to go down the right path. Any messages that we need to see, please make them very clear and concise. And I want to invite any of the ascended masters that serve our highest good at this time from the fifth dimension and above. I want to invite all of the little animal spirit guides to please send us signs and synchronicities to let us know that we're on our right path. We appreciate you all. Okay, so now the energy for today. I didn't quite get any channeled messages today during my meditation because there was a lot of interference. But I do feel that there is a stripping away of something. That's all I got so far. So let's pull over our energy and see what the cards have to say, because that's why we use divination tools. So that just in case if our channels are blocked, I had a hard time sleeping, so I had to take some herbs to help me sleep so I can get a good night's sleep because of all of the interference that I had been having in the 5D for maybe a week. I have to take care of myself and make sure that I get my proper amount of rest so that I can have my eyes open and ready for whatever opportunities may present themselves. However, I cannot do that if I'm sleep deprived. So I took some nerve herb pills, and yeah, and I got close to 8 hours of sleep, which is unheard of for me because my last job that I had, the job before that one, that I was on for 7 years, I only slept for 4 hours a night for 7 years. So it's hard for me to even get sleep. You know, my body was so run down that it still hasn't adjusted because, I only been off that job for maybe like 10 months. So my body is like, sleep, what's that? So anyways, let's see. So for the divine feminine, nothing really wants to pop out. This is so strange. I don't know how you guys are feeling today, but it's like I usually know what type of energy is surrounding me intuitively. But today, no. And then for the divine feminine, the Empress, again, this is like the third day. And I swear you heard me shuffle. This is so crazy. The Empress. Guys, take a look. The Empress. I don't even have to keep explaining this card. I mean, we're still kind of in the same energy. Yeah, for those of you that are new, I pulled this card. Empress is a major arcana, which means major change in our lives. And basically, the Empress represents abundance and fertility. The step after we've manifested in the 5D, we're now bringing it down to the 3D. So we're in that same exact energy. Let me get the energy for the divine masculine and for the energies between the counterparts. Guys, that is so cray-cray right now. I mean, I know we have to be patient, but I'm ready for whatever is to come. Because we've been in that energy now, I want to say, almost all week. And then the sun came out again. This is identical of yesterday. I mean, I swear I'm not making this up. I swear I'm not making this up. So we're kind of still in Hangman, and I don't want to say that and have you guys look. I'm going to let you see me shuffle. I mean, so you can see I am shuffling. Oop, too many. You will see I am shuffling. Can we get Divine Masculine? Can I please have a card for Divine Masculine's energy for today? Let's see. Ooh. So Divine Masculine has the Tower. So there's a major change going on with the Divine Masculine. That's the only difference. So that's kind of why I felt like something was being stripped away, because the Divine Masculine's energy has been pulled back. You know I kept hearing all types of sexual messages in my head, and it's not coming from me. But yeah, the Divine Masculine is going through a Tower moment at this time. If you can see, all those things are falling out of that Tower. This Tower moment doesn't always, I mean, you know, it's not all as bad as you think it is. Sometimes, as spiritual beings having a human experience, we call the Tower in on ourselves. When there's something, when it's the end of a cycle, and it's usually indicated by unexpected events or a crisis. But it's to tear down a faulty foundation, or a foundation that does not serve our highest good. So you see this lightning that comes in from up here. I want to try to get a better, yeah, that's kind of better. See how the lightning comes in from the divine to destroy. And in this case, this is a pyramid, and two individuals are falling out. So the divine just kind of shakes things up to kind of put us in our places when we need to be in a certain place. So basically, the masculine is having shake up. So anyway, let's keep moving. Let's clarify and see what changes. Let's see what else is happening. I don't hardly use these cards. This is the cards I'm about to use, or the cards that I'm using, right, that I use to clarify overall energy, is the Egyptian Tarot deck for those who are new. about to use spellcasters, and I don't really care to use these. This is my very first deck. Spellcasters by Melanie Marquise, illustrated by Scott Murphy. I love the illustrations, but they were my first deck again, and everybody uses these. And you know, you just, I just kind of get tired of using the same ones that everybody uses, but I know people are familiar with it, so I'll use them today. So let's clarify the Empress for the Divine Feminine. So we have the Knight of Wands. And so basically, the Divine Feminine is waiting to be able to go on her adventure. We've manifested a new cycle. And so we're basically waiting to go on this new adventure. We're waiting to travel. We're waiting on what's to come next. This represents, this is air energy. And I really want to get more on that, actually. I really want to get more on that because, I mean, I feel that within my spirit, but I just kind of want to get more on that. Yeah, we're waiting on communication from the Divine Masculine, from the Divine. Yeah, that's what the Divine Feminine is waiting on. Messages. Basically, knights are messages. So we're waiting to see when we can move. Our ideas, waiting on ideas, messages. Basically, I don't really need more clarification. So Divine, give me a card on the Divine Masculine. Yeah, that's accurate. So basically that Empress card, what we're still waiting on, what we're, ooh, and then look, oh my goodness, the Divine Masculine, King of Wands. So, I mean, look at this, guys. This is so, this is gorgeous. This is beautiful. This is like a freaking painting. So Divine Feminine is like, Divine Masculine, get off that throne. What are you doing? Where's my messages? I mean, and then here she's like, sitting here like, I'm not studying you. I'm sending the night out to you. What are you gonna do? She's sitting here all pretty on her throne, sending out the night. She doesn't even have to, look how, wait a minute, hold up, look at this. That's why I love pictures. Look at how divine that is. Okay, she's even in another space and time. She's already ascended to another level. And she sent out a night back to the ahead to the medieval time. I mean, this represented the golden age. So we're in a new golden age already, sitting up in the fifth dimension, and sending him back down. It's all sunny and bright here. And then she's like, hey, night, go and tell the king to bring his behind on. What is he doing? So the knight goes over, tells this King of Wands. And the King of Wands basically is, let's see, Divine Masculine is a, he's going through his initiation right now. So Divine Masculine is like, tell her that I'm going through initiations. So we'll see what happens. But this night, the Divine Feminine has sent out tonight to the king. But, and this is a quick moving, fast moving energy. So these things are probably going to happen pretty quickly for the collective. So Divine Feminine is sitting pretty, but sending out nights. And okay, so, oh, and the King of Cups popped out with that knight, with that King King of Cups popped out, but so that means that divine masculine is in a loving heart space. So let's clarify the sun. But that is so funny that we all got. I mean, this is good energy. This is good energy. And the Eight of Wands, just as I was breaking the deck, saw the Eight of Wands. I just saw the karmic wheel as I break the deck. Seven of Wands as I break the deck. Ooh. It's just breaking the deck. So that's just, you know, peeping energy. I'm going to let you know what I see. So now let's get the energy between. So there is movement. The divine is connecting with both. Okay, so the energy between is a little bit, we got a little bit of mental prison here with the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so between the twins there is a little bit, just a little bit of mental conflict. This is, I want to say, we're feeling trapped a little bit. There are a few obstacles in our way. Some of the counterparts are experiencing a little bit of regret that we're bound in ourselves. I mean, if you can kind of see, MC, he has a blindfold on. You can see it. I don't know how to make that more visible. But this is all mental conflict. So it needs to go from the 8 to the 10 to be able to complete those thoughts. So yeah, we have some things we have to work out. Let's see. What action should the counterparts take to bring us out of that Eight of Swords energy? Yeah, feeling trapped and just regret, and yeah, between the twins, and yeah, that's, I don't know. That's, we feel powerless, basically, and that's because we are powerless as far as the overall circumstances, because if the divine brought in a tower moment, we just have to pretty much stay in a high or neutral vibration to manifest the best possible outcome. So there is a way out, though. There is a way out, because this guy is not fully trapped. So divine counterparts, listen, y'all, it's a way out. Let's see. Divine, can you give us any advice as to how we break out of this Eight of Swords energy? Too many cards popped out, but the one that popped out on top was the Page of Pentacles. However, they fell out, so I won't accept that. But I just want to be straight up with you and, you know, let you know what popped out. So, yeah, I don't know. This is... Okay. So So we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands came out. And that is, we're basically fatigued and carrying a lot of burdens. But this is a 10. And this is the 10 that we're looking for. A completion of something. So basically we're at the Eight of Swords in mental conflict and despair and feeling helpless, even though there is an answer that's lying within us, because we've been carrying burdens. Too many burdens. And again, wands, very swift moving energy. So yeah, that is so crazy how this is popping out. So let's see if we can get any more messages out of this deck. And then I'm going to go on to another deck. Yeah, we don't have any plans right now. Yeah, we're kind of like in limbo. I'm surprised the Hangman hasn't come out, because it's looking like kind of like Hangman energy. And then here we go. Look, the Seven of Wands came back out too. Basically, it's a lot of Wands energy, a lot of rapid movement. I would like to say this is where we were, and this is where we are. Yeah. Let's pull. So there is some truth that's gonna come towards us. There will be some truth coming towards us. And it's the Knight of Swords that's gonna come back. So maybe the Divine Feminine shouldn't send any more knights out, because the Knight of Swords is gonna be returning back to the Queen, to the Empress. It's going to be quick. This is very quick moving energy as well, with a new path and no obstacles. So for the Knight that the Divine Feminine sent out, the Divine Masculine is returning with the Knight. Okay, but he's returning back with the Knight of Swords. And I just want to understand. Can you clarify the Seven of Swords? So, Page of Cups. So, some people see this page in this only in this deck, in this particular deck, as third party energy. I don't see it as that. And you see it's a full moon. So possibly by the next full moon, Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, you should be hearing from your counterparts. See the two fish in the back. So there are people that wants to get in on that party with this Page of Cups. But the Divine Masculine is like, nope. Only one cup for me, and I'm drinking it, and it's good. And they're like pining for that cup. Give me that cup. Give me that cup. No, he's like, no. So, yeah, there will be a message of love. So, yeah, that's clarifying that Knight of Swords. So the Divine Masculine is going to send a message of love. And the reason why Divine Masculine feels so challenged, or everyone feels so challenged, is because we want this Three of Cups, the celebration. And there we go, 3 people again, 3 and 3. So yeah, most people see this as a third party. So maybe he's trying to overcome the challenges of third party situations, maybe both counterparts, because we do mirror. So that's kind of what I see for that. Ooh. Let me tear up my... So yeah, pretty much that's where we are right now. We're just all sending out messages of love and messages. Divine Feminine, still in Empress mode. Divine Masculine experiencing a Tower. So if you have not had any communication from your counterpart, or if you've just had, a few text messages here or there, it's because they're going through Tower moment. So I like to try to fix things. I know that ultimately the divine, we're co-creators with the divine, and that divine has eminent domain over, all realms. However, we are given free will, and we are many gods and goddesses. And I just want to see what we can work on to try to remedy or try to manifest the best outcomes in our lives. So I just got the As Above, So Below card, and this is the Living Light Oracle deck, and I love this deck because it actually it has these these symbols and all of the upper realms images on them. So as above, so below is one of the Hermetic principles, or one of the universal laws. So what we're trying to do, or what most of us, really all of us, light workers that have come down to planet Earth, incarnated into planet Earth and reincarnated, we have come to bring the upper realm down to the lower realm. The same peace and love and happiness and harmony that's within in the upper realms, we came to manifest here on planet Earth. So as above, so below. So let's see what the book says, and that's the number 40 card. Number 4s represent putting ideas into action, stability, stable foundation. So the divine just wants us to know that we're doing a good job, basically. As above, so below. That's what, whatever we're doing, just keep doing it, because we're the energy is it's about to move fast, but that pause that you have before a rocket launches, and it has to pull back a little bit and gain that momentum energy. We got the yin and yang here. So we got one that's pausing. It's already, and then you got the one that's energy is being interjected into. And then you got the knights, like as she paused, she pulled back, and then he's gonna thrust forward. Right, the giving and receiving energy. I can feel the energy. I don't know if I'm quite explaining it right, but it's about to rocket launch something. So in this card, as above, so below, it says, whether we realize it or not, all things are created of us, and we are created of all things. What is cosmic in nature and how creation is formed is how it works continually, regenerating itself. And the reality that comes from the creative process is not only outside of us, but inside of us too. The very light from which we are created shines not only in some nebulous places that we can't necessarily see or hear or touch, but also inside of each of us. When we truly tap into our source, What we find is a part of us that we have not yet discovered, patiently listening, waiting for us to connect. When we allow ourselves the freedom to reconnect with that perfect part of us, our journeys become seamless experiences that are filled with truth and occur with grace and ease. Drawing this card in this now reminds you that you are the divine married to humanity in an infinite expression of the one. So we are many gods, basically. And as long as we stay connected to the divine, all things are going to flow. So as above, so below. As above, so below. All right. So let's see if we can get another message. And what's so cool about this, the Living Light cards, is that you can actually do a spread that tells you what's going on within your body. And this reminds me of the Mars card. So we'll put that in the middle here. And 42, 4 plus 2 is 6. That's creativity. This is the energy of creation, the before times. I pull, every time I get this deck, I pull that same card. So in all of creation, there have been many beginnings. Creation, destruction. Yep. And see, I placed it right in front of Divine Masculine. That's exactly where it belongs. Destruction right now is happening to his faulty foundation. That's preventing union. Life, civilization, destruction, an endless array of events that may have led to rebirth and the demise of the world as it was known then. The records of every cycle are stored within the very light from which you are created. Events that seem momentous or insurmountable in everyday life are small in comparison. This card reminds you to keep things into perspective in each moment, to assess your value system, and to ascertain what is really important. To trust what you know, even though it says even thought, but even though you may not remember how you know it. To trust that all has a divine time, and that in this now, you are living yours. How can anything be so perfect? The wisdom of ages is at your disposal. So some of his Akashic records, his Akashic records are being revealed. And I just want to let you guys know, as we align with nature, watch some nature shows this weekend. As we align with nature, if you know, that gives us more access to our Akashic records. You have to earn those in steps. The more you align with nature, the more your Akashic records are revealed to you. So I have, one card that fell on the floor and a major arcana. So I'll just show you the conscious observer. That's basically the divine. 2 plus 5 is 7. No number is more divine than that. 7 represent intuition, seeking higher knowledge, allowing the divine to work in your life. So I won't really read that out of the book, but that is what conscious observer is. So that number is divine, very divine. Almost looks like the all-seeing eye at the top. So, but chaos to change. So this is also on the divine feminine side. And this is the number 8 card. 8, well, in numerology, 8 is material abundance, success, balancing the 3D and 5D perfectly. But let's see what it says in this deck. And this deck is something different. So it's saying that divine feminine, hold on to your panties, because divine masculine is experiencing the tower. There will be some changes that happen to us in our new future. A little chaos to shake things up, shaking us out of our safe zone. Do not resist these changes. Instead, ride the waves. They will take us to our new experiences And the result of chaos is always magnificent. So that is those. And let's just get some messages from the romance angels. So you know, divine counterparts mirror each other. So yeah, that looks like, because I listened to some of the other readings, and as I pulled the deck out, it's forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So yeah, we do need to do that. But let me shuffle the cards. But I feel like that's why the energy is all confusing, because you know, we as readers, we're on a journey as well. So as you know, that's why I don't like to tell people, oh, that's not your counterpart, and that's this and that. I don't do that. I'm a matchmaker. I can tell when the energies line up, but I will not tell you to jump out of a relationship or anything like that. I may, however, say pull back energy, because sometimes, most of the time, almost every time, when you pull back the energy and reserve it for yourself, your counterpart comes towards you. That's like alchemy. So I will say that, but I will never advise anybody that someone is not for them, because we're learning too. And you cannot interrupt the divine plan. So people want you to say, oh, well, you know, break up with him, or, you know, break up with her, or that's not your counterpart. And then all of a sudden, that reader finds out their counterpart may have been not their counterpart. So, you know, I don't do that. I understand the universal laws. So I don't do that, because my relationship with the divine is different from everyone else's. Everybody has their own separate relationship, but I am spot on when I can say, hey, yeah, that's a great match. I do see what fits. But if it doesn't fit, it could be in the divine plan that you're just with something that doesn't fit. Like, who knows? A child could be born out of that's supposed to get here. That's why I don't interfere with that. And, you know, readers that I've reached out to, you know, some of them have been so wrong and so inaccurate with that. So, and they're good readers. But, so, past life relationship. You've known each other before. So if you're questioning if your divine partner, if it's a past life relationship, yes, this is your soulmate. You've known each other before. Pull more energy. I like to pull in threes, the Holy Trinity. That's how you create human life. Trust. We got this yesterday. Trust that this situation is calling for you to have faith. You gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. But I can tell you from experience, if you say it out loud, something will come to challenge it. So kind of keep your faith to yourself, especially if you're in a divine connection. The world will not understand your divine connection. I'm telling you that now. So don't, you know, keep all your feelings inside, and, you know, especially if you're on a spiritual journey. You know, put it in a diary, write it in a book, express it creatively. But confiding in people to hear their opinions, all they do is give you more limiting beliefs, which blocks your union. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And as a Leo, Sun and Ascendant, I love to flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Yeah, what bad could come of that? I mean, well, you know, don't flirt with, you know, and get beat up or anything. But anyway, so basically, to give you a summary of what I feel is happening from our cards, is basically that there are going to be some shifts. I don't know if it's going to happen over the weekend. I don't know whenever you see this reading. So it could be happening this weekend. It could be happening today. So if you feel a bit of the shift, it's okay. Go with it. It's all in a divine plan. I wish that you all have gracious, loving, tender shifts, tender towers, that they all flow gracefully, and that you remain in love. And I love you all. And please hit the like, the subscribe button for those who are new. You can go to the title. Oh, after you hit the subscribe button, please hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload another video. Also, for those that are new, in the description box, how you get to the description box is to hit the title, and then a box will drop down and open up, and information in there is where a little bit about me, little bit about how you contact me for personal readings. You can contact me even if you're not ready for a personal reading. You can contact me just with a message. I'm breaking the deck again, and divine timing is at work in your love life. It's worth waiting for. Look at the angels. That's what the angels want to tell you. So, anyways, hit me up. Let me see, is there anything else I need to tell you guys? I think that's it. Yeah, thank you for joining me on this reading. I was just as curious to know what was happening with the energy because I could not get any clear messages. But I have a very clear message, and this is what I said. It was a stripping away in the beginning. And yes, it is going to be some stripping away, but just go with it. It's all good, basically. Everything is still on track. I love you guys. Until the next time, or, and I wish you all the love, peace, abundance, harmony, and blessings on your journey. I love you so much. You have no idea. Oh, I love you. Mwah.